Hello, everybody. There's a lot more things on the wheel this week, thanks to For the Pulls. Curses to For the Pulls, because there's old gum, old OPG hockey, which I don't even know what year it is. I've never actually seen the pack. And Gremlins 2. So, you know what's going to happen. One of those two things is about an 85% chance of showing up right now. So we're going to shuffle. We're going to, I don't know. Let's just see. We're going to give it a spin. Tons of new packs, all kinds of fun stuff. What in the world is coming up this week, I guess, is the answer to the question. Come on, prove me right. Well, almost. We almost had an FTP pack that came in this week. We almost had the Elvis pack. Instead, Deathwatch 2000. No note on it, which means it came from the Etsy box. I don't remember. So, while I don't remember, we're going to move over to the table and see what we got from there. See you in a second. All right. Deathwatch 2000. I don't know. I want to say it's probably some sort of comic-related thing, or it could be racing. Who knows? Oops. Is that it? Nope. But, see, there's the Elvis that we almost got. And I would have actually remembered to make jokes. Oh, actually, here it is. Deathwatch 2000. Let's put you away and then see what in the world we're dealing with. The good thing is there's no gum that I felt. Alright, Deathwatch 2000. 110 cards in all, 8 cards per pack. Look for 7 limited print hybrid cards. Neil Adams autograph cards and superhero cards of Shaquille O'Neal, Manon Rhéaume, and Ken Griffey Jr.? What in the world are you? Well, it's 1993. It is from Classic. Superhero cards of Shaquille O'Neal, Manon Rhéaume, and Ken Griffey. Okay, I'm hooked. So it's, well, because you see this little dude up here. Some sort of comic? Continuity Comics. Okay. Anybody familiar? I'm not. I kind of want a Manon Rhéaume superhero card. That'd be pretty awesome because that would get sent out. Well, how many packs cards? How many packs cards? How many cards were in there? 8 per pack. All right. I've got nothing, so let's enjoy it together. Well, all right, we got some pretty cool artwork, and these feel... No, they felt a little bigger than the average size. First Strike. A steroid monster, spawned from Megalith's past, attempts to steal a vital particle accelerator prototype that will ignite Deathwatch 2000. See, I thought 2000 was a year, but it looks like it's an amount. Through the choking, blinding smoke trudges and a 9-foot muscled terror. Good God, this is a run-on sentence. Intent on stealing the particle accelerator prototype while his underground allies, the Titans, send wave after blistering wave of grenades, tanks, and infantry at the opposite side of the complex to draw attention away from all except Joseph Majorak. That is a giant run-on sentence. I don't know what you are, but I'm enjoying it. I love the artwork. All right, preemptive measures, I think that says. Looks like he's lifting an engine. While energy blasts fly past his head, Megalith wrenches a vital piece of technology free before the Titans can claim it. So I was right. It looks like a V8 motor. Metal bands break with a sound like a snapping metal cable as Megalith's powerful muscles pull the particle accelerator from its housing, barely noticing the mortar rounds exploding all around him. Come on. If this particle accelerator prototype falls into the Titan's hands, Deathwatch 2000 could be one step closer to a horrifying reality. Anybody know the lore? Was this a universe? Was this, I don't know. I'm curious. We've got, this font is not good, so we're going to flip it to the back. That doesn't help at all. Okay, Hellheart's Last Hope. The nuclear warlock... Man, I want the lore of this. Saves the life of his adopted son with a magic gem, but doesn't realize he is creating his own worst enemy. Frankenstein much? Ancient forgotten spells. Come on, focus. There we go. A magical gem created with a piece of the warlock's soul. Modern medical technology managed to save the life of a boy whose heart has been eaten away by deadly nuclear radiation. The warlock works feverishly for 2 nights and eventually saves the boy, only to watch him rise as Hellheart, leader of the Hellbenders. Those lizards? Those big lizards in Pennsylvania? The Hellbenders? Big fan. Rem's Wicked Web? RCM's? Rems? That's some hair. It is Rem's. Rem's Wicked Web. Rem reaches out with his spider-like energy to encircle armor and make his worst nightmare a reality. Huh? Oh, armor. Armor's a person. With all caps, I can't tell. The most deadly member of the Hellbenders, Rem, uses her victim's mental pain... Wait, Rem? Oh, okay, so armor. Okay. Zach's with it. Uses her victim's mental pain and anguish to fuel her sadistic joy, becoming stronger as the pitiful fly feels more pain. Armor underestimated this slinky, sensual beauty at first. I could see Slinky. And now feels her black nightmare hook sinking into his brain to draw forth his most horrifying nightmare and make it a reality. Well, that sounds, all of the unpleasant. Rem's wicked trick fails. Oh. Apparently it didn't work. Oh, nope, different person. Mentally linked Shelf instantly realizes that Might is really the evil hellbender Rem in disguise and acts appropriately. Does he now? A devastating backhand from the hybrid Shelf, I don't know what that word is, sends the insect form of Might flying across the room, mere moments before she slits her victim's throat. Unknown to the watching, horrified megalith, they needed a proofreader back in Classic in 93, man. Rem was mentally creating the illusion that she was Might. If that guy had not acted with speed, Rem would have killed the helpless Might, taking one valued warrior out of the fight to prevent Deathwatch 2000. This is crazy, but I like it. The mutant wins. All right. Pardon me. Hovering at the edge of the upper atmosphere, Cyclone sees the deadly spreading mutant winds that can destroy all surface life. The cold of space is nothing compared to the cold hand of fear that clutches Cyclone's heart as his weather power allows him to see the deadly radiation being carried by the jet stream outward from a single point. If he does not act quickly, the mutant winds could cover the planet's surface, accelerating Deathwatch 2000. Alright, so now, is Deathwatch 2000 an event or a precautionary thing? Because it sounds like it's an event, but I don't know. 2 more cards. Still looking for any sort of superhero of the celebrity variety. Prepare for fear. Alright. Duly noted. Having driven back a small army of Titans, Megalith is faced with his worst nightmare, the Hellbenders. A searing thermal barrage blasts Megalith off his feet. As he rises, his heart is gripped by cold fear, knowing that he cannot defeat the evil Hellbenders alone, but that he must rise and fight with all his strength. Well, if he can't defeat them alone... because... I lost my place, I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. Because when he falls, they will steal the particle accelerator, and Deathwatch 2000 will have one more link to form its eventual horrible reality. That particle accelerator is causing all sorts of stuff. And we have Inches from Death. That is a sweet-looking card. So unfortunately, no Shaq, no Kid, and no Man on Realm this time. Maybe there's more packs of this in the future. This is fun. Inches from Death. Desperate werebreads? Find last-second solace. 4-foot teeth shatter like rigid marble against the rocky outcropping, mere feet from the huddled werebreads, who realize that even their prodigious abilities and pulsar weapons are no match for this enraged behemoth from another time. Yep, that definitely looks like an enraged behemoth. What in the world was that? I've never heard of it. But again, comic lore is very deep, and I don't have much of it. Deathwatch 2000. Oh, it does have a comma. I did not notice that when I first got the pack. So, alas, no autographs, no Shaq, no Men on Realm. But it is what it is. That was weirdly fun, and yet another thing that when I get bored and, get in a state of mind, I'm going to do some digging into the universe of this, because if you remember eons ago, the Plasm that I did ages and ages ago, that lore is really, really cool, and now I have something else. It's going to be an art day today because I'm actually looking over at the box and I see what's coming up. But before we do that, ladies and folks, it is time for the shout-out, and this one is a big one because she is right on the verge of a milestone, and we need to make sure we push her up. That would be the community angel, the wonderful human being, Julie Farnham, at 790. It's so close. 10, this many, 10. That's all she needs to get to 800. Well deserving of... It should have a comma and or a K in it, let's put it that way. For the heat she pulls and just the incredible person that she is. Plus, the gigantic tuna, soon-to-be emperor of all things that we can see and think of. She's keeping him in line for the time being. But... please, link to her down below. I know most of you are subbed to her. If you are, please tell a friend. We need to get Julie over 800 because it is absolutely well deserved. And she's been hovering there for a bit, so it's time to push it over the 800 mark. And now, as I said before, because I reorganized the box, pulled some things, moved some things, blah, blah, blah. Not the Jank box, the Hunt box. It is time for Art Suydam, some more awesome art, and I got it down to the point where I can have one page. One page. And now we know what we're hunting for. Pardon me, something caught in my throat. Still looking for a metallic, still looking for quite a lot of the set. No metallic, and then let's get into it, let's admire the art, and let's see what in the world we have. We've got number 27. Do we need it? We do. Brer Tortoise. There on the table lay 2 rabbits waiting to be cleaned for the stew pot. The entire family anxiously anticipated our first taste of rabbit. I expected this to be an exquisite, no, ambrosial meal. Love it. Can't remember if I've had rabbit or not. I'm not sure if I have. I have had turtle. Tortoise. Turtle soup. Have had it. It's rather good. What do we got here? Ooh. Motorbicycle. Number 7, Charlie and Flytrap. We do need this one. This was originally supposed to be a Road Warrior painting for Continuity Comics. Hey, weirdly, Continuity is the one that did Deathwatch there. How weird. Who later canceled the project, so I turned the piece into a cover for the Charlie and Flytrap series. This was done in... Gauche? Unfamiliar with what that is. Alright, 2 for 2. We're striking them off. We love it. We love it. We got Big Nose. I like these guys. This is 67. Do we need that? We do. This one be called Pancakes. I like pancakes. This was a cover for Visions, the art of Arthur Suydam, done by Dark Horse. Originally a splash from Mudwogs 2. What is the splash? I don't quite understand that. And sorry, we're going to be going back and forth to cross off stuff as we get it. Ooh, I don't think we've seen that one before. Number 41, this is the Trojan Box. This was a play off the Trojan horse yarn. Is that a weasel? It is. Hello, weasel. All right, we're doing good. We're doing really well. 4 for 4. I think we just literally saw this one. 27, Brer Tortoise. Yes, we did. We got a duplicate of Brer Tortoise. I didn't notice. Look how happy he is, unbeknownst to him. We've seen this one before, I think, with the roller coaster and the whatnot. This is 59. We have seen this one before. This is the amusement park, and that's a weird one. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't remember if we've seen this one. It is gorgeous, though. It is number 61. We don't have this. It is Mudwog. It hit the white sidewalk with a splat and spread orange and banana peels intertwined with leftover spaghetti. I got nothing. Crimson with tomato sauce in every direction. In awe, I stared at the splendor, the color, the aroma, the had you going there, didn't I, folks? You got me on that one. What was that? 61. Mudwog. Okay, well, actually 3 more. Did we see Monkey? We may have seen Monkey. 21. We have not seen Monkey. This is Tarzan, The Lost Adventure number 2. I always wanted to get a crack at doing Tarzan. Here with this series, I got the chance. Finally. To my comic friends, have any of you ever read Suydam's or seen any of Suydam's Tarzan stuff? I'm very curious. That is a gorgeous looking picture. Number 89, we do need it, Twilight. This piece was painted in Playtime paints for Neil Adams at Continuity Comics. Neil and Chris were very supportive of my work early on. I owe them many thanks for letting me do my thing when no one else would give me the chance. Sometimes it's all you need is the one break, and that is the one break. And it worked out well because the art is incredible. This, case in point, this is the final card. Number 65, we do need the chase. The Backdoor Brothers give speedy chase to La Familia Mudwog in Mudwogs 2. La Familia Mudwog would translate to the Mudwog family. What number was that? 65. All right, so in the 1-pack, we knocked off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'll take 8 out of 10. I'll take 8 out of 10 for the hunt, and that list will continue to dwindle as it goes on, but that is going to do it for this week's Jank Pack Thursday. Thank you so much for joining. That was kind of cool. And weird tie-ins between Art Suydam and Continuity Comics, the ones who did that. But that's going to wrap it up for this week. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for everybody in the chat for stopping in. Again, link to Julie Farnham down below. Go there, sub her up, tell a friend, tell 2 friends, tell 7 friends, because she absolutely deserves 800 and even more than that. But we just got to get over the 800 mark hump, which will hopefully happen very soon. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. 7:30 at Maiden's World of Wax for the oddball set of the week. 9 o'clock, 23 March, and then 9:30, the other half of Zach Squared doing 3-pack Thursday. Links to everybody down below. Check it out, and we'll see you in a little bit over at Maiden's.